Welcome back to Mastering MMA. I'm Coach Lee here with you. So we're just getting back from a family hike. We went out for Mother's Day just to get out of the house. Went on a short little mile and a half hike. I mean, I guess mile and a half in, mile and a half out, so 3 miles. But we had the whole family with us, so we did a fairly easy hike. It's pretty large elevation change, but it wasn't very far. But I was curious what you guys do for exercise other than being in the gym. You know, fitness classes, stuff like that. I know a lot of people lift, things like that, but I'm curious what you all do outside. You know, is there other sports you play? Things you do outdoors? I know in the past, when I was getting ready for fights, like the same old fitness class at the school I'm at, you know, I would hit those, but it wasn't enough. Or, you know, it would get repetitive and I would lose my own motivation. I would have to do something to break it up. So I know a lot of times I would go out and run on hiking trails, or sometimes I would just go run through the city or whatever. But I did mountain biking and multiple other things. Sometimes it would just be swimming. I know the other day I went out and got on the trampoline with the kids and just jumped as high as I could for probably about 8 minutes nonstop. And believe it or not, it was quite the workout. The kids loved it. They were playing popcorn and whatever else, bouncing high with me. So it was a good time, but it was something to do other than, you know, the same old. Just like today when we hiked, we took turns passing Dash back and forth because obviously he couldn't make that hike, being that he's less than a year and a half. But, you know, we passed him back and forth, and I tried to carry him through all the really steep parts. And, you know, a little bit different workout. It wasn't a hard workout, but it was something different just to get out and do. And we all had a great time. But, you know, I used to do mountain biking where I would literally bike a mountain. You know, we would take the off-road trails and we would bike up the side of it and then, you know, come back down, have our fun on the way down, jumping off cliffs and things like that. Another thing, like a lot of times we'll go hiking and we'll go on longer hikes and then go somewhere where it's actually difficult. You know, we might do some rock climbing or swimming or something like that to get some exercise in and just something different, right? I'm obviously not getting what, you know, the cardio or strength and conditioning that I'm getting at the gym, but it's something just to break it up sometimes. Another thing I did was when I was fighting, I was playing in like rec league basketball leagues, and I would play in different softball tournaments and leagues and things like that, just to get that little bit of extra work in outside of my gym hours. When I had a fight coming up, I was pretty dedicated in the gym. I was, you know, pushing 6 hours a day in the gym. I could get it in more then. I was a lot younger. But then a lot of times I would leave the gym and go play ball, and then sometimes I would come back to the gym. Or, you know, sometimes I was just burnt out on being in the building, and you know, I might take off for a 10 to 20 mile run, or we might go to a football stadium and run sprints up the stairs, or, you know, just something to break up the monotony. But anyways, in the comments, let me know what you all do for exercise that's other than the same old things, you know, the gym work, things like that. And if you haven't, go ahead and hit like on this video. It'll help me out, get my channel promoted. And subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And we'll catch you next time here on Mastering MMA.